Why almost winning hurts more than losing. Have you ever lost a game, missed a promotion, or come second in a competition, and felt worse than if you had just failed completely? That feeling of being so close, yet so far, is not just frustrating, it's deeply psychological. Welcome to the strange world of near-miss psychology, a phenomenon that explains why almost winning can sting even more than outright defeat. We're diving into the brain science behind this counterintuitive truth. You'll discover how cognitive biases, emotional processing, and even gambling behaviors are all shaped by near misses. And once you understand how this works, you'll never look at second place the same way again. The near-miss effect. What it means? The near-miss effect is a psychological phenomenon where just missing a goal feels disproportionately disappointing. Unlike a clear failure, a near-miss tricks the brain into believing that success was within reach, even when it wasn't guaranteed. For example, a lottery player matches 5 out of 6 numbers and feels worse than someone who matched only 1. A basketball player's shot hits the rim and bounces out. The emotional impact is massive. A job candidate makes it to the final round but doesn't get hired, cue spiraling self-doubt. In each case, the outcome is still a loss. But the emotional reaction is much more intense when success seemed possible. Why does almost winning hurt so much? There are several powerful psychological mechanisms at play. 1. Counterfactual thinking. This is your brain's tendency to imagine what could have been. After a near miss, your mind floods with if-only scenarios. If only I had studied 10 more minutes. If only I had spoken up in the meeting. If only I had taken that final shot. These thoughts don't help you move on, they trap you in regret and self-blame. 2. Emotional investment. The closer we are to our goals, the more emotionally invested we become. A near win feels personal. It feels like it was yours, and then it was taken away. That emotional loss hits harder than never having a chance at all. 3. Motivation backfire. Surprisingly, while near misses can motivate some people to try harder, they can also demoralize others. If you gave it your all and still failed, your brain might conclude, what's the point? 4. The illusion of control. Near misses make us believe we had more control over the outcome than we actually did. This illusion amplifies frustration and guilt, even when external factors played a huge role. The science behind it. In a groundbreaking study on slot machines, researchers found that near misses activated the same brain regions as actual wins, especially the striatum and insula, areas involved in reward processing and emotional response. This means your brain rewards you for almost winning, even when you didn't. It's a glitch in the system that can fuel addiction, unhealthy competition, and chronic stress. Another study with Olympic athletes revealed something surprising. Silver medalists, second place, were visibly less happy than bronze medalists, third place. What? Because silver focused on how close they were to gold, while bronze felt lucky just to be on the podium. Real-life examples you'll relate to. College admissions. Getting waitlisted can feel worse than a flat-out rejection. Dating. Being ghosted after a great first date hurts more than a bad match. Sports. Losing by 1 point in the final seconds feels far worse than getting blown out. Job interviews. Making it to the final round and still being rejected is emotionally brutal. These are all classic examples of the near-miss effect hijacking our emotional response. Is there any upside? Believe it or not, near misses can motivate, but only under certain conditions. If you believe you can improve next time. If the loss feels like a fluke, not a reflection of your worth. If you have support and perspective. Many high achievers use near misses as fuel for growth. The trick is learning to reframe failure as feedback, not as final judgment. How to deal with the pain of almost winning. If you've recently experienced a near miss and feel crushed, here are a few ways to manage it. 1. Accept your feelings. It's okay to be upset. Don't suppress your emotions or pretend you don't care. Processing the disappointment is the first step. 2. Challenge the if-only spiral. Catch yourself when you start rewriting the past. Ask, is this thought helpful right now? Most of the time it's not. 3. Reflect without ruminating. What can you learn from the experience? Take notes, gather feedback, and make a plan, then move on. 4. Zoom out. In the bigger picture of your life or career, one near miss is not the end. It's just one step in a much longer journey. 5. Celebrate effort, not just outcome. Shift your focus from I failed to I showed up. That shift alone can transform the way you approach setbacks. Final thought, you're closer than you think. Here's the truth that your brain forgets. Almost winning means you're on the right path. It means you're in the game. You're competing at a high level. You're close, and that matters. Yes, it stings. Yes, it's frustrating. But the fact that you almost made it means you're capable of getting there next time. Don't let the pain of proximity convince you to stop trying. Let it sharpen your focus and drive your next move. In the end, what separates the great from the average isn't that they never lost. It's that they didn't give up after they almost won.